Good evening. Welcome to my basement. I am due to open up some mail. I have piles and piles and piles and piles of it. Let's see if I can get through this small stack before somebody wakes up. That's what's taking up so much of my time. So this first one is from my buddy Preston. And yeah, I'm probably expecting this will be an alpha card. Let's just see. Let me get out some something to open this with. Some opening options. There it is. Yep, cool. So we'll open it up a little more. It might be 2 cards in here because I think I won 2 auctions for alpha copper tablets. Or maybe not. You know what's funny is that the corners in here, I don't think the corners look the same on both cards from the top loader, but let's have a look once they're out. Maybe it's something else in here. I'm trying to remember. I know I did take 1 copper tablet for sure. And I think a second. Let's see, can I? Oh, there they come. Good. All right. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Copper tablet. Okay, just some, yeah, those are definitely not important. All right, so these are part of the plan. What are we looking at here? Copper tablets and psychic venoms. These are part of my alpha plan for my alpha deck. So I'm fairly new to alpha collecting, although I have a few. And it's a little trickier these days just because of the tremendous amount of corner clipping that seems to just pop up on forums for cards that were betas and clipped to be alphas. Anyway, these coming from press, I don't really have any doubt about the authenticity of them. However, just for the interest of anyone watching, I'll do a quick. Yeah, so that's a good green dot right there. Quick look at those, and over here as well. And I think, yeah, so this copper tablet here, by the way, I'll check out the psychic venom. I think I bought this. It was, I'm quite sure it was disclosed as having this binder ding. Let's see if I can show it. There you go. Which is something I'll probably work on. At some point I might just post a video about a repair on that binder ding. The psychic venom is actually just really in great condition. I'm really stoked to have it. Anyway, I forget which one of these cards I didn't check. It doesn't really matter. They're going to be fine. Very well known guy these came from, and I'm pretty sure he's only going to sell me. They also feel exactly like real cards. There's a lot of tests you can do, like the weights. You can look at them with a black light, which I do have here, but the black light for me anyway is always more of a, I'll put a black light on something because I'm curious if it would say have some inking on it or something like that, and it does tend to show that type of stuff up right away. That's interesting. I seem to have gotten some sort of adhesive on my hand today. You see my hand here? If I shine, see how that, if I took my light away, I don't know what I got on my hand at work. I don't even know what that is. That is really weird. I guess I don't look at my hands with a black light often enough. They really tell if they're clean. Anyways, yeah. Man, at this rate, I don't think I'll open more than 2 in a night, right? Anyways, let's just, still it's quality over quantity, right? Like, let's be thorough. You know what it probably is? I bet you that was, that's some tree sap. Wouldn't surprise me. I had to cut down a tree the other day. It was damaged during a pretty strong storm in the area, so yeah, I may have gotten some sap on myself. All right, let's get this over here and out of the way and go on to the next. So this one here, this is an old one. I know what it is. It's this is from Philippe, and it's it should be a Palinchron. I bought it quite a while ago, easily last year, I would say. I've just been backlogged, not had time to really get to my mail as I would like to. And yeah, Philippe was if I'm not mistaken, if I remember right, he was just about to have his first kid. So maybe I'll check in with him after I open this up, say thank you. Thank you for the card. Thank you for something to put my ham and cheese sandwich in tomorrow for work. So yeah, this is going to turn out really good for both of us here. I hope he's doing very well. Having your first kid, that's just crazy. You think I'd know better after having a first kid, but I went and had a couple more after that. Didn't learn my lesson. Thought I could handle a few more. Anyways, they sure got me now. All right. Yeah. Wow. I used. I guess it was like the end of the roll. That's my guess here. Palinchron's all the way at the top. Almost came out, but gosh darn it, that Saran wrap kept it right in there. All right. Let's see if we can get old Pally out of here. That's a really clean looking Palinchron. Actually, you know what's funny about this one is I find the corner clipping. Ooh. See, okay, so I don't want to be a bummer to feel it, but I don't know if you can see it here. I wonder how I'll have to look back on it. But right here, right where it says flying, you can see it's like it's binder dinged. Right, there you go. So it's like it's quite binder dinged right there. Anyways, I'll have a look at it. Maybe I bought it knowing binder ding, but I don't think so. I think I bought this actually as like a quite a nice copy Palinchron. We'll have to see. But nonetheless, anyway, it is binder dinged. Card overall does feel real to me. I should go put it under the scope. Yeah, checks out just fine. It's always funny, you know, like I've never held a fake card and been like, oh, I think that's a real card. But when you hold a real card, sometimes you're like, I just, you know, I guess I should do a better test, right? So we'll just put that away for now. Up here for later. Oops. Where am I going to put all these? Okay, put them there. In the Saran wrap. Okay. So this one's from Matthew. So Matthew. Let's see what's in here. Oh, Matthew's taped it to the inside. Yep. Sorry, ran out of top loaders. Okay, sorry, ran out of top loaders. I hear you, man. So, what can you do? All right, so Mystic Remora. I'm pretty sure I bought this before the reprint. I don't know why I have so many Mystic Remoras. It's like I like this card and I never play it. I don't play it because I don't play any format where would be legal to play. But still, it's like I don't know. Why do I? Is it just because it reminds me of Ice Age or something? Which is one of the last sets that. Okay, I guess it doesn't want to come out so easily. Hold on. Ice Age was one of the last sets that I bought packs. In fact, I think I bought. Well, I know I bought a couple of boxes. Man, okay, so this is bad news. So this thing's really taped on here. I'm trying to decide how interested I am to get into this Mystic Remora right now. So I just want to put this down for later. I mean, it is just a Mystic Remora after all. Okay, apology accepted, but still this thing's a pain in the butt. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, it wasn't going anywhere, that's for sure. Cut it a little closer. There we go. Where's the exit? I'm looking for the exit on this, buddy. Okay. Okay. She's out. Okay, quick, let's look at the condition. So, nice, super nice, absolutely near mint, beautiful copy. Mystic Remora. Maybe a little bit of whitening here at the top. I see a little thing there and a little thing there. Anyway, so it's still a really great copy. Put it to the side and go on to the next one. Let's pick up a little speed, maybe make up for some lost. So this is from another buddy. It's Mr. Briggs. Try to get on the top on this one. he run out of top loaders too? I'm just kidding. No. This bone shredder. Wow, that guy taped a bone shredder into this. That's really disrespectful to this poor bone shredder. Anyways. And the Mercadian Mask Vine Trellis. I know it's not a valuable card, but come on. They deserve better. Man, Wizards of the Coast, that old card, but look at that. You can take a scotch tape right off of it if you do it real slowly. You know what you're doing. And it's been sitting in here for months. Oh, there you go. I spoke too soon. I took a little bit of residue at the end. I bet you I could take that right off, though. These cards were such good quality back then. Okay, and then the cards I actually wanted to get. That have nothing to do with all this other stuff I'm pulling out of here. Let's see. Come on. Yeah. What's it taped into this too? Oh. Let me have my cards. Okay. Normally I'm more gentle than this and I just try to take everything off, but I just want to get in here. Everything seems to be slightly gluey in there. It's probably a reused top loader and that's the reason. Okay, and inside, after all this waiting, after many long hours, what do we got? Okay. Whoa. Got a crimped card, for one, I don't know why. We got a Dimir Aqueduct, but we're really here for the Urza Saga. Cool. Alright, interesting. I guess I'm going to just put all three of those right over here. And there is a Saga. I gotta say, new cards don't feel anything like old cards to me, although the matte finish on this one is pretty suggestatory that it's a real card. I'm not too worried about it. There you go. No sweat. Over there. This over here. I don't know what I'm going to do about the old bone shredder. I just give up on him. I feel like I could save him. Alright, I'm probably going to save it and I'm never going to do anything with that bone shredder, but it's just like, it's just one of those things you got to do, right? Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so this is from, these are, I'm sure, alpha cards that are inside this black envelope. So, and if I'm not mistaken, I think there's going to be, probably the rest of my playset of Hypnotic Spectres. I have one that I picked up and won a lucky eBay auction, and a bunch of other stuff. I'll have to go through and see exactly what's meant to be in here to remind myself. Oh, and maybe some Arabian. Yeah, some good Arabian cards. So, this is more like the stuff that I'm collecting now. Some of the other stuff was older. This is a more current acquisition. Alright. A Wayuli Wolf. Really nice Wayuli Wolf too. Looks really good. And the second Wayuli Wolf. Great. Third. Perfect. Full playset. That's what I was going for. Okay, this one's a little more dinged up, but I think that's what we're expecting here. Got another Psychic Venom. Needed that. Awesome. Oh, cool. I almost picked up more Alpha Sinkholes, and turns out I guess I didn't need to. I got two of them right here. They're looking pretty good. Interesting little kit. Yeah, nice packaging on this. And this, okay, so Dark Ritual. Okay, so this is not where my hippies are. All right, I know which envelope they must be in then. So we'll get to that another time. Anyway, here's a bunch of Alpha Dark Rituals. And yeah, some Sinkholes, Psychic Venom, and Wayuli Wolves. Should I authenticate all these? I mean, like in theory, yes. Although I'm pretty sure who sent them to me is authenticated them. And I would just be telling you that it's a real Magic card, not so much that it's necessarily like an alpha card, because I'm not, like I say, I'm not as familiar with the counterfeit detection on clipping and stuff and the telltale signs. Mostly because unfortunately there's a very good document about how to view that, and that shows you basically registration marks and points to look at. But it's greatly numbered, it's more or less numbered by a color code. And being colorblind myself, I'm not able to actually interpret what it's saying, because it will be like, well, this color means it's from this set, and this color means it's from that set. Well, I would say color and number, but because it's written in a certain way, I can't actually see the colors, and so I don't know which set it's referring to. It's quite a pain in the butt. I mean, my hat's off to the person who did the work, because that's a lot of work to do. Just to help people stay informed on what things should look like. But I guess anyway, for myself, I can't really see it as a green-red colorblind person. I guess that's the last alpha card there. I think the rest are all wolves. Nice. All right, these would all be the wolves. Cool. All right, I don't, at the risk of running on too long, I don't want to. I'll move this stuff over to the side. It's been a real pleasure to open some of my mail. I do have a lot more to get through, like just so much more. And yeah, what are you looking at here? So I guess the Palinchron is something that I was just trying to finish off a playset of, like one of my last playsets of Palinchrons. I'm not really collecting as much Silver Age stuff anymore. I'm collecting a lot more alphas, betas, and foreign black border stuff. And this is because I'm playing those types of cards. I'm trying to, only missing a few cards really from my Alpha 40 deck at this point, so it's pretty exciting. Just like, and they're not the biggest pickups, so I'm really pretty close. I've really gotten the big cards I want to get out of the way. I mean, except for like the broken cards, but I don't think I can really afford to buy those right now in Alpha, unless I sold off a lot of other stuff to get there, which I think I do, but it's just a weird time in the market to try to make moves like that, because I think a lot of cards are coming to market. Cards that weren't coming to market there prior are coming to market now, although at the same time I kind of think that because so many cards have come to market, that there is less pressure for a lot of people to bring their cards to market, just because like the losses from the highs are kind of already in, and now it's a very slow creep to the bottom. Now the people who actually have cards are the people who want the cards for the cards, whereas people before wanted the cards for the potential rise in value. And if there's no longer like a beautiful quick rise in value, well, they're out. And people like myself, who I still think that the cards have value beyond what they're monetarily valued at the moment, I'm not really motivated to sell mine, and I also don't really need to sell many of my cards. And to be honest, even selling my cards wouldn't change my financial situation very much. I'll be in a good situation or a bad one regardless. So yeah, so I think that the market's kind of, although I'll see a lot of cards coming for sale that I haven't seen in the last couple of years or in higher quantities, I don't think it's crazy. Like, I mean, I saw a lot of cards going for sale when they were at their heights. People were buying and selling and trying to flip cards, and now I just kind of see people selling. I don't think that actually the number of cards, yeah, I guess I'm going to contradict myself. What I mean to say is, like, some cards I didn't see as much selling, but maybe that's just because I wasn't paying attention to them. Like, I didn't see people unloading collection. Well, again, I saw people unloading collections during the heights. I wonder how much of the whole thing is just perception. Like, there's a certain tone and a mood to the world economy as it is right now, and as it was just a few months ago, and as it's changing, that, I mean, sets the lens through which we look at transactions and things that appear on Facebook Marketplace, or if you on Discord or wherever people do their dealings for cards. Like, it kind of sets the tone for how to view things, and people also write their own posts within those tones. And there's no doubt that the value of cards has come down from a high that they were at, but are the number of cards that are being offered different than before? Because I found a lot of cards are being offered really quickly before, when cards were reaching these epic new values. They were being offered and people would snap buy them up. So maybe the difference is that people will say the cards are sitting there for longer. And I don't disagree. I think that certain cards do sit somewhere for longer, but I think they sit because they're not priced correctly. I don't think they sit that much longer. I think people do absolutely buy them up. Lots of stuff gets bought up. It just really is all about a price. I'm gonna do, so surprise for anybody who stayed on here and still here after my ramble. I just looked at what was on here. I had this pack, this box, this mail down here. This is from my buddy Danny. There's actually, I think this has a tape where I cut into this like a Neanderthal. Actually, no discredit. Neanderthals were pretty amazing creatures. I'm not going to go there and diss my our ancestors. I know people will say, "Oh no, they're not our ancestors. We descended from, these different apes." Well, there's a lot of genetic mixing back then. So I mean, we have Neanderthal blood. Okay, why am I getting on this tangent? Because it's late at night. I just wanted to say is that I could open it using the drawstring. I don't have to cut every single package. So anyone who stayed for me getting really tired and saying ridiculous shit, I'm going to open up one more thing. And I think that this is definitely going to be some alpha stuff. And it's going to be a big part of the deck of the things I didn't have in my deck already. Yeah, awesome. Here we go. So you can already see some of what's going to be inside here. And these should all be alphas. Okay. Now this thing is taped tighter than Fort Knox. Here's the opening. Will they slide out is the question. Do I have to get the jaws of life on this son of a bitch? Here we go. Yeah. Okay. It's not too sticky. Is it all taped together? You bet it is. Here we go. On every single side, you bet it is. Oh my god. Okay, so that was really dangerous. I just cut in here. I didn't realize he had also snuck more elf. Okay, so there's a lot of unsummons. Okay, let's go through. Let's break this down. And there should be two, at least one icy. But I think I paid for 2 ices, so I think there's 2 in here. Let's have a look. I just kind of cut into, I thought there was like some space in the middle. I didn't really look so carefully as to why, and it was because those other cards weren't in top loaders, and that's why they were spaced differently. Okay, got lucky there. Okay, tutor, and I hope 2 alpha ices in this one, because that's the number I want to put in my deck. So I hope it's 2. Let's have a look. Ugh. 1. Muy bueno. Nice. Nice. Okay, so that sets the tone. So I got 1, 2, 3 unsummons. I just picked up another one, so now I've got a playset of unsummons if I want them. I got 2 more snakes to put up here. So it takes me up to 4. But that's not enough. I think I definitely need more of these guys. I probably need another, I don't know, 3 at least or something. These unsummons are pretty great though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy to have these 2 drain lives. I'm gonna put those over here. See, I think those are visible, just up there. And okay, just 1 hippie and 1 power sink. So I need a lot more power sinks, that's for sure. And this power sink, I hope I bought it as damage because this thing has been through some shit. I must have bought this as damage. I don't think I bought this as high play. This is like this has definitely had like it's a heavy bite into it right here. Let's see if I can get the light to, there we go. Yeah, look at that. Look right there at the top corner. That has been sat on real hard. Oof. We'll see what we can do about that. Do some work on that later. Okay, and over here we've got, put this over there. Was this letter G or something? Perhaps. Okay. Leave this all out. And I've got 1 more Hypnotic Spectre. So I guess it didn't have all of them in here, but that's okay. Anyway, we'll be going over all these a little more closely later on. Thanks for sticking around so you can kind of get an idea of what's maybe going on with my my Alpha 40 deck if you're looking here. More of the cards are stored elsewhere, so there we have it. All right, cheers thank you for tuning in, and catch you next time. And if you have anything you ever want, I never find any comments on any of my videos, and I don't even know why anybody needs to comment. But so I mean, people always like put a comment, and I'm sure it's because they want to have, you know, I guess it bumps an algorithm somewhere, and then yeah, like, you know. But if you feel like there's something you want to say, like, don't be shy. You can comment, but like, don't feel obliged. Just, I mean, I'm just putting videos of myself opening mail. What are you gonna say? Like, nice mail opening, dude. You really opened that stuff, or wow, look at you struggle with. I mean, go ahead, do that too if you want. I don't care. Have fun. Have a good night. I'll catch you all later. Bye.